All right, guys, I believe that I am already live. Cool. I think we're good. Let's go ahead and dig in. What is up, guys? Garrett Fankhauser with FFLfunnels.com. I had some extra time and something that I really wanted to cover with you guys. I've had a lot of conversations today and pretty much every day with you guys. And something that comes up frequently is email marketing, right? So most of our clients are using the Command Center platform. If you guys are kind of on the fence about what to use and need some help or whatever, we have a platform that I suggest using. Basically, any of the sites that we build or anything like that, people get directly pulled from the website, dropped into your Command Center. You're able to do your email marketing, text message marketing, schedule your social media posts, manage your Google business profile. There's automations. There's a bunch of really cool stuff in there, right? But let's talk about email marketing and let's talk about the buy or die mindset, right? Buy or die is definitely not something that I usually subscribe to, right? And so basically what that means is if we used it in terms of sales, and I never suggest buy or die with sales, but you can imagine that if you had a brick and mortar and somebody walked into your store and they said that they were looking at blocks and you showed them some blocks, buy or die would mean that they would either buy that day, or if they said that they need to think about it or something, that you would tell them to fuck off, right? Don't do buy or die on a regular basis, right? Don't use that for 99% of things. But with emails and things like that, I don't want to necessarily recommend the buy or die concept, but I want you guys to think about this. Most of you guys are not sending out emails, one, because you haven't done it consistently enough to actually see results from it. Two, you're afraid to bug people. You're afraid to upset people, right? This is where the buy or die mindset can actually be really helpful. Let's talk about the whole concept of email marketing. Somebody gave you their email and maybe their phone number with an expectation that you're going to fucking email them. They're expecting you to send them stuff. They're expecting it. That's why they gave it to you. People don't give out their emails not expecting to get something. And worst case scenario, they get the first one and they unsubscribe, right? So let's talk about that though. What happens when somebody unsubscribes? They literally just say like, hey, don't email me anymore. They click the unsubscribe button. Maybe you have some of those weird people that gave you their email and they forgot that they did or something and they get mad about it, but it's not something to get upset over if somebody sends you an email and says like, stop fucking emailing me or whatever they write, right? This is a sense to where these people gave you permission to send them content, right? So in that sense, what I want you guys to realize here is that if you're not sending them the content that they asked for, you're actually not fulfilling your end of the promise to send them what they asked for, right? So you're actually doing them a disservice by not sending them marketing emails on a regular basis. Think about this. Like, I'm not trying to manipulate your guys' mindset into believing something that's not true. If somebody gives you their email, they're saying, I'm giving you permission to send me marketing emails. This is your opportunity to get in front of them on a consistent basis and offer them things that they might be interested in. Okay. So there's better ways of doing this, right? There's ways of like, if you have a new blog or a new YouTube video or something cool on social media, send them an email talking about that. And then in the bottom say, hey, we're also running a sale. If you want to pick up any ammo or whatever it is, we have, click here, right? So when we talk about permission marketing, which is what this is, don't be afraid to get people that unsubscribe from you, from your email list. You actually want it. And I'm going to talk to you about why you want people to unsubscribe. You want people to unsubscribe because if you send out 100 emails, I'll use a round number so we can keep it nice and easy. If you guys send out 100 emails, right, one email to 100 people, and 80% of those people, so 80 people, don't open it and don't read it and don't click anything, and they click spam or something like that on it, that actually hurts your email sending capabilities, and it's going to decrease the ability for you to land in somebody's inbox without going directly to spam in the future. So that list of those 100 people that you have, if 80 of them suck and they never open your emails, you actually want to remove those people anyways. So some of you guys might be familiar with the Pareto Principle, Pareto. The Pareto Principle is also commonly known as the 80-20 rule, right? 80% of your profits are going to come from 20% of the people, right? 80% of your money probably only comes from 20% of the people that you work with, right? You guys all know it. You guys have your big time customers, right? And then you have 80% of people that like maybe bought something and you've never heard from them, you've never seen them again, right? So that's what the Pareto Principle is. That is super important in the sense of those 100 people, right? You want to focus on those 20% and grow more of that. It's not all about quantity in emailing and text messaging, and basically your audience is more about quality than it is about quantity, right? So occasionally I'll go through our Facebook group sometimes and I'll actually cut people out. If they never interact, if they're never involved in anything, they've never commented, because I can see when you guys comment, like I can see everything you guys do. You guys might not realize that, but I can see how you interact with the group. You guys that never interact with the group, maybe you added or somebody added you and you never interact with the group, you actually do worse for the group. It's worse for the group to have you in there and have you inactive than it is to not have you at all, right? So think of that the same way with your guys' email marketing, right? I want you guys to have lists that are quality based versus quantity, right? Having 10,000 people on a list is super awesome, but what if there's only 50 people that open the emails? I would rather have a list of just 50 people at that point than to have 10,000, but 9,950 people don't open the email. That hurts your sending reputation, and it can actually prevent you from landing in the inbox, and it'll force your emails to go directly to spam. So the two things that I covered here that I want to reiterate is one, prune your list. If people suck on your list, take them off your list or let them take themselves off of your list. And the other thing here is don't be afraid for people to unsubscribe. Don't be afraid to get people pissed off or whatever for you sending emails to them, because they gave you their permission to send them that shit. So if they get mad about it, they're the fucking stupid ones, right? They gave you permission to do it. They should expect to get emails from you. The reason that I'm covering this, guys, is 99% of you that I talk to are not doing email marketing, and you're not making as much money as you want to. And this is one of the number one ways to make money with an FFL is to send out emails on a regular basis. If you don't believe me, you're wrong. I'm just kidding. If you don't believe me, go literally sign up for Palmetto or Bud's Gun Shop or any of the big names, right? Big tech. It doesn't matter like what name I say. If it's a big shop, if I know their name and you know their name, they send fucking emails, and they send them all the time. There's a reason that they do it. It works. It makes money. If you're not doing it, you're not fucking making money. Like you're not making as much money as you could, right? You're leaving a ton of money on the table. One of the biggest things that I see on a regular basis is most of you guys are doing the same things over and over. You're like, I've tried this, I've tried that. Cool. How many times have you tried that? I tried it one time. That's not enough to know whether it works or not, right? You guys aren't trying enough stuff. You're not doing the things. You're just doing the same thing over and over. Like everybody that I talk to, that your only channel of getting clients is word of mouth. Great. You're not making enough money. You're not making enough money. There's no way to scale word of mouth. There's no way to say, last month we got 10 referrals. Let's do 50 this month. You can't. You can try running promotions to increase word of mouth, but that's not relying on word of mouth. That's then doing marketing to get more people to talk about your business, right? So I just want you guys to win, right? If you're not doing email marketing, if you're not doing text message stuff, if you're not getting, if you're not getting enough traffic or getting in front of enough people on a regular basis, you're generally not making as much as you want to, or you might not even know that, or you're leaving a lot of money on the table And that's really holding you back from doing more than you could be doing right now and living a much better and cooler and more fun and amazing life than you are living right now. The reason that it's hard right now is because you're actually allowing it to be hard right now. Okay. That's all I got for you guys. I just wanted to hop in here and share this and hopefully help some of you out and just help you guys not worry about getting fucking unsubscriptions, dude. Nobody cares. It's the same, like if they just wrote down their email and gave it to you, it's the same thing. They're just unwriting it. They're just erasing it. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about people unsubscribing. Send fucking emails. Send as many emails as you can. If you start sending 20 emails a week and that's too much, who cares? It doesn't matter. If people unsubscribe, they weren't going to buy anything from you anyways. They might unsubscribe 6 months, or they might subscribe again 6 months from now because they might be interested in something at that point in time. But if they unsubscribe right now, let them go. All right. I'm out of here, guys. I love y'all. Appreciate you. Catch you soon. Peace.